Grasshopper symbolism: is this your spirit animal? Bounce and off they go. Grasshoppers are those insects that you can either ignore or grow fond of. They are creatures that are common to rural and farm areas, but there are instances where you can see them on the urban sprawl. If you are living in the peripheries, seeing a grasshopper can be pretty normal. Even if they are storming you, you won't bother thinking of any significant meaning or implications. But for those who are not yet accustomed to them, an encounter with this creature can be mystifying. Of course, the nature of contact can dictate if the experience has meaning or not. However, there's a guarantee that there's a grasshopper symbolism. If you think that your recent interactions with this creature are out of the ordinary, you better read on. I might help clarify some things to you. Grasshopper symbolism: by nature, the grasshopper is a being that is bounded by the earth element. But interestingly, this insect has also a wind element attribute. After all, it has the ability of flight. So what does the collision of two elements mean in your life? Based on my insights, this dual characteristic of grasshoppers signifies its ability to be firm and free at the same time. If you have a grasshopper as a spirit animal, you are both a daydreamer and a realistic person at the same time. You can work your dreams so that they can be real. Simultaneously, you can make your existing realities as a tribute to the dreams that you have accomplished. When you have dreams, don't regard them as impossible. The mere fact that you are thinking about them is proof that they are plausible objectives. You just have to grind your way to reach them. It is pretty similar to the hops done by grasshoppers. They cannot reach great heights if they don't touch the ground. The duality can also highlight the collision between your humility and pride. There are instances where these two things take place at the same time. They can usually cause a moral dilemma. When a grasshopper lands on you, it means that you are being told to control your emotions. Making any compromises can ruin your life and the people around you. Grasshopper symbolism: spirit animal: a grasshopper can also your spirit animal. I know several people who consider this creature as the guide of their souls. Although it's an amusing thing to hear, that's actually true. If you believe that this creature is your spirit animal, then start becoming brave. After all, as a spirit animal, a grasshopper represents the uncertain or the unknown. The latter can touch various areas in your life. It is broad enough that surmising it is quite difficult. The unknown could be paths that you haven't taken yet but are just there waiting. They could be the opportunities that you are hesitant to accept. Perhaps, they are decisions that have complicated answers or outcomes. Fortunately, that is just half of the story. Grasshoppers tend to be resilient and persistent. They don't easily run out of energy. They will do all their tasks before they will stop to rest. Just like in your life, the unknowns should never hamper you from moving forward. Right now, there are uncertainties that are keeping you blindsided. Although some of these situations can be daunting, you should not avoid them. Instead, take them head on. Make a leap forward and never look back. The more you avoid these problems, the more they will consume you. And that's the very thing that you should avoid at all cost. Grasshopper meaning: power animal. Grasshoppers also represent courage and determination. They are these creatures that don't stop for anything. Even if the situation is deleterious, they keep on going. After all, they don't think too much of the risk. Instead, they are thinking of the rewards that they can possibly reach. If you feel that you are being trampled by various troubles, you have to visualize a grasshopper. After that, you will feel a sudden surge of energy and courage flowing through your veins. Just have a vivid mental image of the insect, and it will give you the prowess that you need to conquer various odds. I know that it is a difficult thing to achieve, especially that you are not used to this kind of exercise. But in time, you will be able to practice it correctly. Just don't run away to the things that are baffling and troubling you. As your spirit animal, the grasshopper will give you the strength to conquer them. You can overwhelm the odds by your sheer faith and belief. That's a guarantee. Grasshopper totem: those individuals who are using grasshoppers as their totem are great planners. The totem blesses them with vision and insights that are naturally advanced. They can think and see forward. And this is not an ability that anybody can learn. Take note of that. Aside from dreamers, people that have the grasshopper totem can create systematic plans to accomplish their visions. Of course, this doesn't mean that their course is always perfect. However, it is entirely sure that they were able to move forward. Failures don't deter them either. They will continue doing things until such time they can reach success already. The totem blesses them with traits that help them persevere amidst the adversaries. Conclusion: as a person, you shouldn't let your fate control your life. You have been born with a choice, and you need to utilize it. That's the very reason why you have been gifted with spiritual blessings, so that you can change the course of your path the way you want it. The grasshopper symbolism is a firm indicator that your life is definitely on your hands. It conveys a message from your guardian angels that you are in control. Even if the situation is bleak, you shouldn't let the predicament eat you. Be a grasshopper. Leap into the unknown and emerge victoriously. That's it for now. If you have questions about symbolism, spirit animals, and dreams, feel free to drop them in the comment section below.